Okay.
Hi, I'm Joe, agronomist here for your Central Agronomy update. Right now we're west of Faribault. It's Thursday, August 4th. Corn and soybean fungicides are wrapping up. We've been doing a lot of root digs, trying to evaluate hybrids, see where things are at. Looking at a lot of corn on corn because we are seeing quite a bit of rootworm feeding this year. These roots came out of a field that was predominantly corn on corn for probably the last 8 years. We got a call about some lodging because, as you can see, it's starting to push brace roots, trying to pick itself back up. But this was a fully treated Smart Stacks corn. Not something maybe we expected to see, but pressure has really increased the last few years. So as we compare it to corn on corn for the last 8 to 10 years versus corn on soybeans right across the road, we see quite a bit of difference. So both of these are Smart Stacks corns. So something to be mindful about: get out, do some root digs, evaluate the pressure on your corn on corn to make sure we get ahead of it, because we might have to make some management decisions, whether it's an insecticide in furrow with your starter, doing some beetle bombing with your fungicide, or possibly switching to soybeans. So something to think about as far as the corn rootworm pressure goes. Be out there, be scouting for beetles. Another thing that we also found just by looking for roots to compare the two, just remembering some of the spring here, we have a little bit of sidewalk compaction. So pretty common this year with some of the cooler wet soils and planting conditions. So seeing a lot of that. So just be mindful of that going into the fall, to kind of get ahead of it and get a good harvest schedule by depending on the farm and the field. So get out with your agronomist, do some root digs, kind of evaluate some of the rootworm pressure we're seeing, and try to make some management decisions for next year. So if you got questions, give your Ag Partners agronomist a call, and we'll see you next week.